How's it going today? It's Cam Wilson from Dominion Lending Center's Canuck Mortgage Group. People like stories, right? And I want to talk about a story that recently happened across my desk. And it's about an older gentleman in his late mid 70s, and he wanted to save some money. So he wanted to cut the realtor out, because realtors are scum, and there's no point in using a realtor because I know everything because that's what I do every day. So what he did was some person from Toronto, the Toronto people, they put something in the mailbox. It says basically, we'll buy your home without a realtor, without putting on an MLS. Sounds great. We'll pay top dollar, blah, 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 blah. So what these guys did is they gave him an offer to buy his home for about $320,000, right? It was a small two-bedroom home in the urban core of St. Catharines, Queenston Street. So anyways, 320. And the client didn't use a realtor, didn't get his lawyer to look over the contract. He thought it was a firm offer, no conditions. We're buying the house, $320,000. It closes at the end of February. Boom, done. So the client was under the impression of that. So what did he do? As soon as he got the offer, he went and purchased another home that closed around the same time, end of February. So he didn't realize, but these Toronto guys are slick. So they threw a clause in the purchase agreement to buy his home, and the clause basically said that the buyers had until February 24th or whatever it was to adjust the offer. So a couple days before he's supposed to sell his home and move into his new home, everything's firm. He's obligated to close on both, etc. Out of the blue, these guys call him and say, as per the clause in the contract, we have the right to change our price. Our partners didn't approve of the $320,000 offer. We're only prepared to offer a maximum of $176,000. So they got this guy in between a rock and a hard place. He's very lucky that his bank referred him to me. So the bank said, look, go see Cam, the mortgage broker. He'll talk to you. So what ended up happening, because the bank couldn't do anything because he didn't debt service to do a bridge loan. And there was no firm purchase on his existing property, and you need 2 firm purchase agreements or sale agreements to be able to get a conventional bridge loan from a mainstream institution like a bank or credit union. So what happened is he's panicking now because, well, geez, where am I going to get the money to buy the new house? Because I was thinking that home was sold. So what I had to do is structure a private bridge loan to allow him to draw the equity out of his existing property to furnish the money that's available to close on the second property, which we did. This also gave him time to properly list his house with an actual licensed professional real estate agent who was able to help him. And he found a good one to work with. So, but that's the case. Now he's listing it properly with a realtor, a professional real estate agent who can look over the offers he receives and operate in his interest to get him the best value for his home. He wanted to save some money, cut the realtor out. He thought he knew it all. Well, guess what? These guys stuck a clause in there that came up on him last second. He didn't realize that. And now the professionals, him, myself, and the realtor had to bail him out essentially. Well, now he's going to sell the home for over $300K, which is great. He's going to be able to recoup some of the losses. He did lose, well over $10,000 in fees and legal fees on this private mortgage, but it also stopped him from being sued by the buyers of his property and the sellers who were not the buyers, but the people he was buying the house off of, right? Because if you don't close, you could be sued, especially when you're that deep into the offer and it's almost closing time. So these are some of the things that I run into in the market. It's a very, very cutthroat market. Don't just trust anybody. Talk to me. I'm a good professional. I care about people. I'm not greedy. I'm fair. I'm competent. I'm very intelligent. And I make sure clients are put with the right products and the right professionals too. There's realtors that I've, severed ties with before because they wanted me to do things that are unethical. I'm not doing that, So talk to me. I know the market. I know how things work on the back end. If you ever have any questions, talk to me. That's what I'm here for. I'm not, I know my title mortgage agent's scary. It makes me a bad person. But in the real world, you're wrong, and I'm going to help you so you have more money. That's my job. And I love my job. I love making sure you have more money. Makes me feel good to know that I'm doing something that makes a difference, right? And I get paid well to do that. And you know what? I should, because I'm honest. So anyways, that's a quick story of what can happen when you don't utilize proper professional help. Look, the car mechanic knows cars. That'd be like me trying to fix my own car when I don't have any training. It doesn't make any sense. So this guy learned a hard lesson, but hopefully this story can help you to not learn the same one he did. Okay, guys? So again, Cam Wilson, DLC Canuck Mortgage Group. And again, thank you always for taking the time to listen to me ramble on. I appreciate it. And I love you guys, right? So again, Cam Wilson, DLC Canuck Mortgage Group. And you know where to reach me. Thanks, guys. Take care.